Hey y'all, don't judge the hat. It's cold out here and I can't afford heat. Hey, y'all want to see some parts that I got for sale? I'm going to try this as a new series of videos where I'm going to highlight kind of some picks of the week or picks of every 2 weeks. And if you guys take to this and it works, great. And if not, then I'll just scrap it. First up is this number one tote or handle that Greg repaired. And I would like to get $250 for this. If you mention that you saw it on this YouTube video, I'll let it go for $240. And if y'all think that I'm absolutely crazy and it's not worth that, shoot me a fair offer and we'll see what we can do. But I'd like to get $240 for it. This is that one that Steve fixed up, and pretty good color match in there, and definitely a solid repair. I would like to get $34 for this. Knock off a couple bucks if you mention you saw it in this video. But it'll come with the long screw, but not with the short screw. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. This is actually an intact original. This one was kind of sun bleached, and so Greg just put a new finish on it. I think that might have been the original color, but all of this was either sun bleached or had been altered somehow. But it is original and intact. There's no damage, no cracks, no breaks or anything. I'd like to get $38 for that. Here's another repaired tote. This one was done up by Jason. And this is going to, be best on, like, say, a Type 6, Type 7 era right here. And as you can see, it's going to be for a number 4.5 and then 5.5 and up. It'll fit any of those. But it's got the lower profile, so it'll fit your Type 6 or Type 7. That's probably where it's going to be a best fit. And then this can go with it. And this is actually sized for a number 7. As you can see, it's been repaired, but it's got some nice figurine there. I would let the set go for, $50. If you've got a number 7 from the era and you need some new furniture for it, by all means, let me know. And if you want to just buy one or the other, that's okay too. This was not a set to begin with. It's just something that I thought I'd offer as a set. I've got some router plane parts that I just got in. Actually, these just came in today. Got the fence if you need one. And then I have these aftermarket screws. You can buy it with or without the screw. I sell the screws separately for $5. But if you mention you saw it on this video, I could let it go for $4 if you need one. But this fence right here with the screw, $30 plus shipping. This collar is one of the later style. So this is going to be from the much later, actually the made in England routers that you could get at Woodcraft like in the 90s. This is a replacement screw. I think most of that rust will probably clean up, but as you can see, it does fit. And $25 for that collar. Mention you saw it on this video, I'll give you a discount. But if you need one of those, this will retrofit on your older style router if you just need one to get it functional. And then last and not least, the additional attachment for the router. I actually just got this in today as well. A little surface rust on the back, but $50 plus shipping. And so if you need router plane parts, or even if you just need the the screw, you got the fence without it, let me know. Circular plane lever caps. So this is going to be your Stanley number 113. Got the older style here. This is going to be the one that's got the adjustment knob on the side. And then got the no Stanley, the Stanley. As you know, these are longer for the compass planes or the circular planes. These both have the C on the back. And I think I might even have another style or another one of these upstairs that has the 113. Anyway, $25 a pop. Whichever one you need, they're all available. Speaking of lever caps, these are all available on my eBay store, which I will put a link to in the description for this video. This one is off of a little Sargent 407, so that's the number 2 size Sargent. As you can see, that's in pretty good shape. Works pretty good. Doesn't have any nicks or major issues there with the leading edge. This is actually off of a Bailey Victor number 8 size. So if that's something that you need, like I said, this is on my eBay store. It's got some surface rust there, but nothing that can't be overcome. And then, 3-line bedrock cap for a 604, 605. This one's in pretty good shape. If that's something that you need, of course, it's got the big casting on there and a clean leading edge. Let me know. Or just go to my eBay store, I should say. And then this one is off the granddaddy of them all for rabbit planes, the 289. If that's something that you need. Find it on eBay, and as a matter of fact, the corresponding blade, which is a Sweetheart iron, is on there as well. Next, we have this attachment for the number 45. So if you're needing to make that kind of cut, you'll know. Unfortunately, the blade, this is what it looks like, is not included with this. This is from my personal stash. So you will have to source another blade. But this attachment right here is available for $55 plus shipping. There's a side plate off of a number 140. And this is the patented one. So this is older, obviously. It's in, pretty good shape. The pins are nice and tight on it. And, it doesn't have a lot of rust and stuff like that. It does have some grime and showing its age, but most of us like that. And I do have 2 screws available individually. These sell for $14 a piece, and they don't quite match there 100%. But I'm happy to sell this with the screws or without them, depending on what you need, or even with 1 screw. Just all depends on what you need. Just let me know. With the 2 screws included, I'm gonna have to get $80 for it. Without the screws, I can let it go for $65, and plus shipping. I know that seems high, but these things just don't come up that often. Last and most certainly not least is this 2 3/8 T logo, little Stanley rule and level company. It is not new old stock, but daggone, have you seen one that clean lately? So this dude, I'm asking with the chip breaker, I'm trying to get $80 for it. It's just a little shy of 8 inches there. So, I mean, this thing has been sharpened, maybe once or twice, if that. That little discoloration, that's not even pitting. That will just lap right out. And worst case, even if you did have to cut it back, I mean, you still got, a lifetime of iron left. That'll last your lifetime and beyond. So, really, really good shape there. Nice T logo. I've left it with the original patina. Of course, you could take that off if you wanted to, and here's the chip breaker for it. So $80 plus shipping, and just like on the 140 side plate, that might seem high. Some of y'all are, thinking that I'm pretty crazy right now, but to me, that's a rare thing to find one in that nice a condition, and I've kept it for a long time because I haven't wanted to sell it, but I'm putting it up now. All right, y'all, let me know what you think of that format. What I'm going to do is, as these items sell, I will just list in the comments, or I'll put in the comments that, hey, this item is sold, it's no longer available. And after a while, eventually, maybe I'll have to take the video down once, the majority of them have sold or whatever. But, just watch the comments and make sure you let me know ASAP if you see anything that you can't live without. By now, I think most of y'all know you can get me on Facebook Messenger. Michael Jenks, Jenks, and if you're not on Facebook, that's cool too. Shoot me an email, jplainfun@gmail.com. So that's the letter J, and then plainfun, PLANE, fun@gmail.com. As far as payment goes, I've never really talked about this on a YouTube video, but I try to meet y'all where you are. So PayPal is most common, and then Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, or Zeely, however you pronounce that. I'll even take a money order or a check. You can snail mail it to me. And heck, I even take credit cards. I've got the Square app, so I can send you an email, an invoice directly to your email, and then you just pay it securely online. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I'll take your money any way that you want to give it to me. And that's a wrap. Y'all be good out there.